Oh, hello. And welcome to T3's Christmas video with, I'm T3's Duncan Bell, this is T3's Spencer Hart.
Hi there.
Spencer Hart, even. And now, Mariah Carey once said, all I want for Christmas is you.
Me?
Spencer. But all we want for Christmas is tech. We're not going to deck the halls, whatever that even means. We're going to tech the halls with what is essentially the best tech Christmas presents you can buy this year. I think it's fair to say. Yeah, these are the things we think are absolutely the creme de la month of techie prezzies. So we've been out shopping, bought each other presents, and now we're going to show them to you.
Yes, we are.
Like any normal family would. So what have you got for us?
Now this is what I've just picked up for you. I know you like your wearables.
I do. I love wearables.
I know you like your fitness.
I do. I'm fitness mad.
Yeah, watch. I think it's still on charge. I'll just go get it. So what better present than the Apple Watch Series 2 Nike Plus edition?
Nice. Nice.
So obviously the Apple Watch Series 2 is already a pretty good
Ooh, look at that.
Health Fanatics watch. It's waterproof and it's got GPS. But the
two essentials. So I mean, you can obviously immediately see the Nike influence there.
Yes.
With the fluoro yellow and the kind of holes.
Yep, the holes.
I guess you would call that. For your sweat to come out of.
Yes, well, I think that's fair to say. There's better circulation and stuff like that.
Yeah, keeps you cool.
Yep. You've also got some Nike watch faces. Custom watch faces that kind of display your fitness directly on your wrist, so you don't have to open any apps.
Okay, fantastic.
Which is great.
So what other fantastic features do you get that you don't get on a normal Apple Watch Sport? Apple Watch Series 2 Sport, indeed.
That's it, I'm afraid.
Oh.
I mean, the main thing is, that doesn't actually cost any extra.
It doesn't cost any extra for a strap with holes in it, a Nike swoosh on the box, and some watch faces.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the thing about the Apple Watch is it doesn't maybe track all the metrics that some of the more high-end running watches do.
No, I think that's fair to say. I mean, this is more for the enthusiast athlete.
Yeah, well, I think it's tapping into communities, isn't it?
Yes.
Because you've got your Apple community, you've got your Nike community, and it's for, I don't know, finding people to run with in a virtual sense.
Certainly, and I don't
have any friends, so I can't run with actual people. Well, that's okay. So that's a great present.
What have you got me? Try and beat that.
Well, I think I can beat that, Spencer, because I have what is perhaps the most sought-after present this Christmas.
Excellent.
It's PSVR, or PlayStation Virtual Reality.
Would you say
if
this
you want
is
to be pedantic about it?
Would you say this is the best virtual reality headset you can buy?
Well, it is and it isn't, because technically it isn't, in terms of its resolution perhaps, but in terms of ease of setup, ease of wearing, sheer stylishness.
It's very comfortable.
As you've just demonstrated there. And if maybe not quite yet, in terms of the range of games available, then you'd certainly have to assume in the future it will be.
Yeah, Sony are very good at, kind of signing up developers.
Forcing them to make games, locking them in a room until they promise to make lots of virtual reality-based games.
You don't need your expensive, an expensive gaming PC. You can plug it into your.
No, you just need an expensive PlayStation Pro. Although it works perfectly all right with a normal PS4. Although I do wonder, as more games come out, they might start to lean more heavily on the Pro's greater power. And as you may have noticed, I haven't bought you a PlayStation Pro.
Well,
and you don't own a PlayStation. So in a way, for you, it's not that great of a present.
I can just put this on,
eBay.
Kind of. I can just relax in the darkness, pretend Trump didn't win, and everything will be fine. And that's great. Thank you very much.
Now more than ever, we need virtual reality.
I can beat that.
With what? What's that? I mean, that's what?
Flight.
A brick?
This is it's a transformer, is what it is. In seconds.
I'm gonna stop doing that now.
In seconds, you've got a fully functional drone, that's very capable. This does seem very dangerous. I mean, I must say. they're very fast rotors going very close to our face. But let's give it a go. And there we go.
Wow, look at that. Rock solid. Quite quiet.
Yep, quite quiet. Not too bad, is it? It's recording in 4K.
4K.
I think it's recording at the minute, so we can give it a little wave, see if that video comes up.
Hope so, otherwise that's just us waving like a pair of morons whilst a drone blocks out the audience's view of us. So, okay, headline stats. How fast can this beast go?
So this can travel up to...
Textbook landing.
I'm very impressed with that. That went well. So that can travel up to 40 miles per hour, which is very quick.
40 miles per hour, that's not bad.
And it's got flight time on a single charge battery of 27 minutes. So again, that's quite a long time. You can take it anywhere. It fits in a rucksack or a camera bag with space for a packed lunch and a DSLR as well. So what more could you want?
And how much does a thing like this set you back? I assume this is quite pricey.
Yeah, I think that is £999. So just under
100 grand. Not bad. I'll take two.
So try and beat that. Gift of flight.
Well, that's hard. It's hard. But as important as the gift of flight is, is it really a match for the gift of music?
There is no gift
for
that.
Anyway, so I bought you not one, but two pairs of headphones.
Wow, great. Let's I mean, I've only got one set of ears, but...
Well, that's true. But you're probably wondering why I've gone for two pairs of headphones.
Why did you go for two?
Well, basically, I'm an indecisive kind of guy.
What?
I'm an indecisive kind of guy, and I've got a lot of headphone companies that I need to suck up to. What we have here is the Bowers & Wilkins P7.
Okay.
Now I would say, this is as near to a pair of wired headphones as a pair of Bluetooth headphones has got so far.
Really? In what respect?
In terms of it not sounding like arse.
That's great.
Which, to be honest, a lot of Bluetooth headphones, they're super convenient, but they don't sound not quite. But these...
That's great, because I did recently upgrade to the iPhone 7.
Oh, right. Well, you'd be stuffed without a pair of wireless cans there. So, yes, I mean, both the beauty of the calves leather and the sort of hand scrubbed stuff is matched by the beauty of its sonics.
Yeah, they look great, don't they? Very designed.
Maybe a bit too designed. But these, I think that if you're trying to cut a dash in society with your headphones, then these are the ones to go for. So I bought you these, but then I thought, great as these are, the Bose Quiet Comfort 35
Great, thanks.
are also great, but in a different way, because these have noise cancelling.
Well, that's great, because I do like my silence, and hence the joke why I shouted "what" earlier.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was a good joke, and I'm glad you explained it at great length there. I know a lot of headphones have noise cancelling on, but these are some next level noise cancelling shit.
Yeah, I think we can all agree that Bose are leaders when it comes to noise cancelling.
Yeah, they are. They also used to be leaders in making headphones that looked kind of, I don't know, a bit crap, but they seem to have, I mean, those just look like headphones.
They look great, and they feel great as well. I was surprised when I picked them up how good they feel.
Yeah, they're light, but not flimsy.
Do you have a story about how good they are?
Well, it just so happens that I do. So, I was walking through London one Saturday.
Very noisy place.
London is a bloody noisy place. And went into the Royal Festival Hall. And I was wearing these, listening to, I don't know, whatever. And I went to the bar and took them off. And my God, my ears were assailed by such a racket because there was an actual rave going on in the Royal Festival Hall.
Wow.
It was admittedly a quite middle-class rave for small children.
Okay,
but it was really, really loud, and I'd had no idea until I got to the bar that it was going on because the noise cancelling was that good. And that is an actual true story. I am not just saying that because I'm trying to get a free pair out of Bose.
That's very impressive.
So what's my last present?
Your last present?
The first two presents have been so good.
One of the hottest phones released this year. It's a Google Pixel. Now,
so
I know you like your iPhone.
I do. Well, I just prefer Apple products generally, and I just feel that people who use Apple products are just better people.
The Google Pixel, it's a complete package. Google have designed it, and they've designed the software, so they're taking a lot more of an Apple approach to things.
But surely they always did that with the Nexus phones.
With the Nexus, they never really designed the hardware. That was up to HTC or Huawei. It's an attractive looking phone, it's solid, it's actually made by HTC. You've got Google Assistant, now competing with Siri. It's a bit more conversational. You can ask it some different questions.
I think Siri's nowhere in that. It's more competing with Alexa. Alexa's my new favourite. Shit.
It has got a headphone port. If you're really angry Apple for that one. It's got an
Well,
amazing.
probably a lot of people are.
Yeah, it's got an amazing camera, 12
Uh-huh.
megapixels, and it does really
lot of
take.
pixels.
It's one of the best cameras we've seen on a smartphone.
Okay, you've convinced me. Goodbye, Apple. Android it is.
Excellent.
No more crapple for me. Well, I can't wait to phone home with this and talk into it.
What's the final?
Who talks into a
final
phone
thing
these
we've got,
days? Well, last but by no means least, and I suppose just to prove that you don't have to spend loads of money to have
No,
an
you don't.
absolute tech essential this Christmas, it's the Nintendo Classic Mini.
Wow.
Although, I'm not quite sure where they put the word classic in, but anyway, it's a Nintendo entertainment system.
It is.
Shrunk, as if by magic, into about the size of my hand, I guess.
It's amazing, isn't it?
With hand controllers where similarly the cable that comes out of them seems to have been similarly shrunk to a very short length indeed, but we won't dwell on that. You get access immediately to 30 classic NES games.
That's fantastic. What sort of games are we talking?
Well, we're talking Zeldas, we're talking
Great.
Mario's,
Classic.
and my personal
Duck Hunt.
favourite, Duck Hunt isn't in there because if you wanted to play Duck Hunt, you would need a little tiny grey plastic light gun.
Well, I've got one.
Maybe
of
that
those.
could be an accessory.
Yeah, further down the line.
Yes, hopefully. My personal favourite, Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. Because nothing sounds more exciting than a quest that Simon is going on. I also liked Zelda 3 Nigel's Odyssey. That was a big favourite of mine.
So this looks great. Where'd you put the cartridges?
Where'd you put the cartridges? Yeah, you have to get little tiny cartridges. No, it's just built into the memory. Which does, I suppose, mean that if you do get bored of the 30 games it comes with, then tough luck. Because you can't have any more.
No.
But 30 is quite a lot.
I mean, this isn't from my generation. I've never played any of these games. Are they good games?
Well, yes and no. You know, I mean, they're classics, aren't they? I think like anyone who grew up playing these games would definitely feel a surge of nostalgia playing them. Maybe that surge won't last very long. But then you've got another 29, haven't you, after the first one? Some of them, like Super Mario 3 and the second Zelda game, and probably Simon's Quest, for all I know, probably do stand up to longer play. Some of them, perhaps you might only play them for 5 minutes and move on. But for what this costs, which is not a lot.
How much is it? £50?
50 quid.
Well, thanks for the thought. It's the thought that counts.
50 quid, but many hours of nostalgic pleasure.
A few hours.
Nostalgia for an era you didn't live in.
That's great.
So that's it. Those are the tech essentials for Christmas 2016, and I dare say into 2017. If for some reason you'd like to watch a video that's very similar to this video, but is about slightly not the best tech that you can possibly buy, but things that are specifically good for people with, I don't know, different lifestyles, more lifestyle-y kind of
Yeah,
tech,
I'd say.
then you can watch our other very similar video that we've made by clicking somewhere on the screen here.
Yep.
But other than that, it just remains to say thank you very much for watching, thanks for liking, and T3 will see you again in 2017.
Merry Christmas.